attack.
Coming in blue, coming through. So it's a hell of a week, and we'll start up from the top. The dogs are fucking dickheads. Do you realize that my dog Piper is unfixed?
Yes.
And Nala is, and she's the biggest dog here. And everyone is trying to mount her, males and females included, since she's been here.
Mine haven't. Mine are pussies.
Carl attempted to, and then realized that his nose reached her butthole, let alone his penis, so that wasn't going to happen. But my Basset Hound's been trying to mount her all night. He's kind of a dick.
I'm tired.
And they're going to sit there and bark, and you're going to hear them periodically through the show, and I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I put in... Did you see the new door?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, you saw the new door. You know that fancy little knob in the locks, and I did all that. I mean, it took me way too long, but I still did it.
That works out good.
Yeah, it took us forever to get that door in, because we had to cut out the hole for it or something. Nobody's knocking, you fucking dickheads. Brady's starting to patch up the
Where are my others?
old door from the kitchen.
I have 2 underneath you and 1 next to me. God damn it, Liz.
Captain P. Smooth, how are you doing tonight?
Alright.
What'd you do today?
Sober. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, speak up.
Smoked the whole 8th out of the bong today.
You did
Whole
what?
8th
Go ahead.
out of a bong.
You smoked an entire 8th today, to yourself. And I'm a bong. That explains why you're rubbing your ear and smiling at me while you answer.
I haven't burnt a lot of shit today.
You did. Actually, you saved us so much cleanup work from demoing part of that wall today and that window that I can't. I mean, I feel like I should pay you. But, I mean...
Cleaning up all the brush and that out of the yard, that's fucking helps.
Yeah, we have an immaculate yard. Usually after we demo something, there's a lot of when we demoed walls, we took down
We just have
demo and we added rooms. I mean, there was so much. And we have a 1923 Victorian. So, when we first started demoing the walls...
Yeah.
There was hair in it. And I'm like, I'm going to find a fucking body behind this plaster. Because
That would be gross.
There is hair in this plaster. And I'm like, someone like killed their wife and left him in the walls. Well, it turns out back in the day they used to use horsehair. So they claim into the plaster.
Horsehair?
Yeah.
To what?
To keep it like all together, kind of more insulated, bind it, insulation.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so there was a shitload of horsehair, and we demoed so many walls in this place. But we were happy not to find asbestos everywhere, I should say. Well, it's about to get loud, CPS. So yeah.
These nuts will get loud.
These nuts.
How high is this thing stuck? We're gonna burn our sound table.
No.
So, how was your weekend?
Mine is good. I'm a little bit browner, a little bit happier. We had a hell of a storm here last night. The storm was supposed to hit you first. It didn't hit you. You went down
We
to
didn't even
Bismarck.
get any storm.
Not a fucking thing.
Nothing. We saw some lightning in the distance. That was about it.
And I was up kind of late last night. And it started and all that. And you can thunder. You know, it was a thunderstorm. So that's fine. But when the lightning cracked, and the lightning started cracking at about almost 2 o'clock our time, and I thought it hit my neighbor's house. It was so fucking loud that both of us, and I'm sitting there looking at the radar, looking at where the
Pooped right there.
looking at where the lightning was striking on the radar, and all of a sudden it's like, and I see it just striking all around our location, and all of a sudden, crap! And I thought it was so loud, I literally thought it hit the neighbor's house. Because it sounded like it busted something up. And he shot up, and I shot up, and we were like, I was like, oh my god!
The windows.
Yeah, for the first time ever, I thought I was going to be fucking scared. But I'm not. I was kind of. It is what it is.
How you feeling, Apoc? I'm feeling pretty good.
But I have some good,
How's our sound tonight? Let's ask Apoc.
But I got some photos of it. Did I show you?
Apocalypse, how's our sound? Are we coming out okay? I'm wasted.
Felicia is absolutely wasted. We're going to play karaoke tonight. Are you guys actually ready for karaoke?
I am.
I will
Captain P.
sing
Smooth,
the
CPS.
fuck out of karaoke.
Did everyone pick out their songs? We did, right?
Yes.
I think I might be the only one that didn't because I was busy harassing.
Which one
you
did I
dickheads.
pick again?
You picked Friends in Low Places.
Well, yeah, I will do that, or Just a small town girl.
Or what about
Journey?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
sing Journey like no other.
or what about Wannabe from Spice Girls?
You're not gonna do a Britney
Bach,
song? I'm
we
surprised
have
about
a
this.
new mic, and we're testing it out tonight for the first time.
I still have a mic.
We've
in my
had it for a
titties,
few
but-
days. We put it in our pocket. A poca.
What's it called? What's it called? A blue?
We're speaking into the blue balls.
She specifically
We didn't.
bought
We
this
didn't do
mic
the
for
Yeti.
blue
We did the balls. I wasn't about to fucking for a podcast spend for a Yeti, but it's the same thing as the Yeti. But it's round and it says blue and it's balls. So
Blue
Yeah.
balls.
blue balls. Oh, Apocalypse.
Oh, Apocalypse.
Love you.
So I went missing this weekend after the Friday night shit show, which CPS was just annihilated because he kept knocking over
Jesus.
everything.
Yeah.
Well, CPS almost got a fight with Felicia.
Uh-oh.
He called Felicia a bitch.
I missed all this. Tell me what
Yeah.
happened. Tell me what I missed. Tell me what I missed. Because I went missing for the second part of the Friday night shit show. And Felicia ran it. And when I was listening to it on the car ride down to Bismarck, I just remember being fucking hysterical.
No, but
because Felicia
he was
couldn't find
on.
the
It was
buttons.
before we went on air. I went up there and I talked to you, and I came down, and right when I came down, he looked at me and he called me a bitch. This bitch called me a bitch, and instantly just said, "Don't call her a bitch." And I just fucking went off. I'm like, "Fuck you, motherfucker."
I used my adult voice.
Yeah. And I
Okay.
just went off on him, and then Ray and
He
whatever
was.
the fuck the other dude.
He apologized.
He was
Yeah.
so
He did
blacked out.
apologize.
We went to Taco Bell to try to sober CPS up, right? And we're in the drive-thru, and I'm like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna order a bunch of tacos for you guys." And I'm trying to order, and all of a sudden, this one comes from the back seat, launches up into my window, goes, "Give me some tacos, you nerd!" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" And the guy, and I was like, "I'm sorry for my friend. He's just being obnoxious. He doesn't actually mean that, which you didn't, because you were just like you were like, you have Tourette's." And I go, and the guy's like, "No, that's okay. It's funny." He's like, I'm Jewish myself. And he's like, "But, I'm joking around like that. I could joke around the rest of them." You're like, "No." And all of a sudden he rolls down his window in the back and he's like, "No, I want some motherfucking tacos right now, you fucking dirty nigger, dude." And I'm like, "Oh my god."
He was calling them niggers. He was calling them Jewish.
Oh my god.
went off.
It was so
CPS
bad.
did.
It was so bad. And then I go, "Okay, well, we'll take a bunch of tacos, put spit in two of them, mark them with an X, and we'll feed into the asshole calling you names in the back." And I felt so, because what
I'll sit
happens
down.
now in this town
Day?
is that when people but
Cinnamon?
when people say bad things like that in the drive-thru, they post them on social media around the town. So when people say crappy things around, and they'll take the name off your card and tag you in the experiences, and Brady was the one that paid for it. And that happens now in town.
Whoa.
And so you get, shamed publicly unless you're paying it. And so I get up to the drive-thru, and I literally had to pay this asshole cash.
Damn.
And you're still going off.
Dirty
And I'm like, "I'm
nigger.
sorry. That is not how, he's joking. I know he's being obnoxious. He's really drunk. Here, take my money. Please don't post this on social media."
I might just have to put blue in the garage.
And then I'm like, "Please don't
Blue's
post this
fine
on
fun.
social media."
Blue can go
And he is a ginger right apocalypse. But I'm like, "Please don't post this on social media and blow us out of the water," because he's just joking, first of all. But that was a rough night. And then you guys get back here, and I had just had it at that point. I was like, "I can't anymore tonight." And then you guys go on podcast. What happened while I was gone? First of all, where was I?
It was, you
according
were
to
in
guys?
bed starfished.
No.
Oh,
She was in the forest lost.
At one point, I
Because
was
she
searching-
brought Ray here, and we were Rayed.
It was me,
We got
Felicia,
Ray.
Ray,
Nala,
and
be quiet,
another
please.
Guy. I forget what was the other guy's name?
Ben.
Jam.
Ben. It was Ben.
Ben.
It was Ben, but he wanted to be called Jammin' because he was jamming something in Ray's asshole later.
No, he wasn't.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
I'm thinking the contrary.
But either way. So yeah. They made Felicia push the buttons on the fucking computer because somebody invited Ray over for a podcast, and she went to bed.
I didn't. I was
No,
in the
she went to the
forest.
forest.
At first, I was looking for a puppy.
And then she was in the forest.
And then I was
Or a
in the forest
retarded
with
bird.
bears. Yep. And then I was putting branches in my hair to
Yeah.
find myself in nature.
Yeah.
I heard
Did
all
you
of
find
that.
yourself with nature?
No,
What's
I
your
didn't.
spirit
You're
animal?
welcome.
What is my spirit
Yeah,
animal?
did you find a spirit animal?
It would
in
be the
woods?
sloth.
Yeah, so that's what happened there.
Okay.
And
Anyone?
So how did the show go? I don't know.
I don't know. You listened to it. Did it go okay? I haven't listened to it because I was afraid to.
There was a lot of Felicia unable to find the buttons, which I find it hard to believe.
No, I think we kind of hit it at the beginning. We did
I just pressed buttons.
You did
I
good.
muted. I muted the mic. I know how to mute everybody. And then I played everything
it
that...
kind of got weird after CPS called her a bitch. And then it kind of went like randomly quiet.
And then all of a sudden I woke up to Brady from trying to put the... What do you call that?
Did you guys actually fall asleep here?
No.
Oh.
No.
I somehow just managed to put my car in
light the
neutral
shit.
and go down the
What's
hill.
the shit you light?
Lighter fluid?
Incense.
No, not the incense, but the actual...
Shaving cream? Because he shaves all the time.
The actual
Fire?
plant.
Poo.
Aloe?
Poo.
No.
He's
you-
lighting poo on fire.
Aloe?
When you actually try to get rid of the
When
fucking
they were
spirits.
Sage?
The sage.
Say, yeah, okay.
Brady was walking around with sage finally, and
Did
I'm
something
like,
happen
all
while
right.
I was sleeping? Did you guys hear some shit? Brady and I heard some shit again the other night. It was a little
Well,
weird.
I mean, I think
been
that the
hearing
fact
people
that
talking
everything happened was
upstairs.
that
And I don't know if you believe in this
I've
or
been hearing
if you
people
don't.
we
believe
have
in
no
this.
Christ in this group of Puck.
No.
None.
I don't know if you believe in all this, and if you don't, you really got to take a trip up here and hang around this house for just a little bit, because what we have going on in this house can be a little rough. You can see it.
Actually,
it's
yes,
not
we
shy.
do.
Whatever it is, it's not shy, and you can see it, and a lot of people do see it. People, we don't talk about it. The thing going on in the house, or the thing wandering around the house. It's Felicia's mom. I'm just kidding. It's not. It
No,
could be.
she's still
There's
alive.
four.
That's right,
There's
she's
one that's different, but then there's three
Apocalypse,
others.
I have several retainers on. I own a business.
Yep.
Of course I have lawyers on retainer.
Well, I have one. Obviously, everybody knows about it.
but it doesn't matter anyway.
And he
I don't
listens
need
in
one.
all the time.
I
I'm
don't
sure he's
either.
listening
just-
in. Hi,
I can use
David.
attorneys and all that. No, who gives a shit? But, no, and so, like, the thing wandering around the house, and then you hear, like, the one time remember when we did the show, were you here for the show when we did the fake EVPs?
Negative.
Okay. Sam
Is
and
that
I...
something from the Matrix?
No, Sam and I did a fake EVP session.
What's an EDP?
An EVP. It's electronic voice phenomenon.
Oh, okay.
So when you're doing a paranormal like investigation, they bring that up, and then you can hear things on that you wouldn't be able to hear in normal life. Now, hold on. Now you
Shut
can
up,
hear.
Jeff.
It's a frequency.
Now this was a fake EVP. Now, and anyone who's listening, you can tell it was a fake EVP. And Billy still won't listen to it because he doesn't know it's fake. And he's like, nope, not messing around with that stuff. And I go, no, it's a fake one. Sam and I recorded it.
Did it say my name is Jeff?
No. This is before you. This is when we
Oh.
first started out. And we did the fake
Are you gonna
EVP
talk about
session
the-
on one of the earlier shows. And maybe I'll clip it and bring it on in a little bit.
The plumber's putty or whatever.
Right, we're like, Brady, take out the garbage. Like, that kind of stuff. So, we did that. And when we were playing... well, first I asked everyone, because nobody knew what I was doing. I asked everyone about their experiences with the paranormal. And so they were telling us and going on, and everyone was telling us their experiences around the table. And so I go, well, we did an EVP in this house. And so I played this EVP, which is, once you heard it, you would know it was fake.
Totally ridiculous.
It was totally ridiculous. And we're like, Adam, insulation is not the reason why you're itching. Like that kind of shit. That one. So
Adam, yeah, of course.
And so, well, during the middle of that, what happens is that a can of paint,
No,
no,
it was
wood
a
filler. Wood filler goes launching off our fucking stairs, which is about like 35 feet around the corner from our dining room.
Yeah.
And it goes, and you can hear it on.
Falling,
You can
going
hear it
down the
on.
stairs.
You can hear it getting launched, and then toot, 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 and you can hear it on the show. And so all of us are like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? And I go, Brady, go look and go check out what that was. And so Brady gets up, and sure enough, like, and that was a wood filler I put there earlier that day. Sure enough, it's on the floor, like next to the door, our front
It
door.
was sitting on a paint can, and there's no way.
No,
could
it was
just
sitting
fall
literally
off.
on the. It was literally sitting on
It
the
was
stairs.
Sitting on a paint can.
And like, if someone were to creep up the stairs, you can hear it because they creak. I mean, we're fixing that because we're doing updates on the house anyway.
Your face
But you can
creeps.
hear people coming up and down the stairs, even on the microphones. And so none of that, and also, and it was just in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Everyone was talking, and that thing was fucking launching across the room. And so I go to commercial break because all of a sudden everyone got scared. because we're all freaked out. We're like, fuck it. And I was like, I'm going to commercial. I'm gonna like pre-end this one right here so I can see what's going on. And sure enough, and blah 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 blah.
Sure enough.
And
who's the mask?